Hi Virgo, this is going to be your April 2025 journal reading. So for your spread, I'm going to do the 1st to the 6th house in your astrology chart, and we'll get messages from different aspects and different areas of your life. All right, for Virgo. 1st house, we have Justice. 2nd house, we have the Knight of Wands. 3rd house, we have the Moon. 4th house, we have the Knight of Pentacles. 5th house, we have the 6 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the 5th house. And your 6th house, we have Temperance, the Queen of Cups, and we'll do your 7th house as well. 7th house, we have the Page of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, we have messages, and the Queen of Wands, taking your power back, cutting things out of your life that aren't meant to be there, standing up for yourself, powerful words, powerful communication. We have Mercury's coming out of retrograde, and you guys are ruled by Mercury, so that's going to be, it's like gaining your power back, your mental clarity comes back. You're gaining your power back, being ruled by Mercury. It has more of an effect on you. All right, so 1st house, we have Justice. Your first few cards are a little bit similar to Leo, so if you have strong Leo in your chart, you might want to check that out. But with your 1st house being Justice, this feels very stoic. You're very stoic. You're very serious in the way you present yourself. You kind of have that resting bitch face going on. People feel a little bit intimidated to approach you. You also aren't taking crap from anyone this month. Like, you're not having it. You're ready to cut people off, cut things off, stand up for yourself, like shut people off if they're just talking BS. Like, you are in your power. You're not in a silly mood. Let's say you're very serious in your approach and the way you present yourself this month. Your 2nd house is your money, your income, your values. It's self-care. It's your possessions. We have the Knight of Wands. So you are very motivated by money this month. There could even be like you find something that you really want, and that motivates you to work even harder, to it lights a fire within you. There's something that you want and you're excited about. Let's see. You're very motivated about bottom of the deck here, we have the Knight of Wands. A lot of your energy is going to, you want money. And that's what you're focused on this month. That's where your passion is. That's where your actions are mainly directed this month. When it comes to self-care, like working out will feel very good for you. It'll be very beneficial for you. Going on a run, really, it feels very like the masculine energy, like doing weights, really feeling the workout, if that makes sense. Really getting into that warrior energy. It's gonna not only be a form of self-care for you, but it's also gonna be directly correlated to your income and your money. It's gonna help you attract more abundance this month. Your 3rd house is what's on your mind, what you're thinking about, communication. With the Moon being here, it could be that there's something emotional that you're trying not to deal with, that you'd rather suppress. And that's why you're so externally focused this month. Like, you're not you're kind of trying to shut off your emotions because there's something that you don't want to deal with. And so you're busying yourself with work. Let's see. Yeah, there could be like some kind of relationship, whether it's romantic, friendship, a family member, some sort of argument or conflict that you're having with a loved one that you're really, it hurts you so deeply, but you don't want to, you can't deal with it right now. You really just can't do it. So you're suppressing it and you're distracting yourself. Yeah, a relationship could have come to an end. Again, this could be any sort of relationship, and you're not ready to deal with it. And it's not good to suppress things for a long time. But if you feel like, okay, let me just chill, like give me like a few weeks before I digest what happened here, take the time you need. If you Virgos are extremely intuitive. You know what you need. You know how to heal. And if you feel like this isn't the time, you're not prepared for it right now, wait until you feel like you're ready to actually deal with this. You know better than anyone that it's important to digest information, digest emotions, or else they can literally show themselves as stomach issues and physical issues. If they're not dealt with for long enough, they start getting so dense that they show in the physical. And so you know this, you know that you have to deal with it, but if right now is not the time, take the time that you need. If you want to distract yourself with work right now, do it, if that's what you're intuitively drawn to do. All right, 4th house is your home. Again, the seat of your emotions, the seat of your soul. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Again, the slowest moving card, the slowest knight, almost at a standstill. So you're not ready to deal with your emotions right now. Again, don't feel forced to. It feels like this is actually in your best interest to wait. This isn't the time to deal with everything that you've experienced recently. Take the time that you need. 5th house is dating, pleasure, hobbies, what you do for fun. We have the 6 of Wands and the 7 of Cups. Achieving success. Again, your happiness lies in succeeding, accomplishing something, doing a great job, getting the recognition for the job that you're doing. With the 7 of Cups, again, this is somehow connected to distracting yourself and like creating an illusion so you don't deal with what's in front of you. But there's nothing wrong with that for you in this case. But yes, success, accomplishment, recognition, that's where you're choosing to focus, and that's where you're actually going to get the most happiness from this month and the most joy. 6th house is work, your daily life, your daily routines, your health. Again, Queen of Cups, work is where you're finding happiness this month. So really focus on it. Focus on your work. The more you focus, the better, the more energy you put into it, the better of a job you do, the more of a recognition that you're going to receive for it. Temperance, it's going to actually help you deal with things without directly dealing with it. It's going to bring you peace and happiness during a time where you really need it. You're going to get it through your work. Your 7th house is marriage, relationships, but it's also how you deal with others, how you're connecting with others. We have that Page of Wands. So that can be, Page of Wands can be competition. It can be arguments. So it could be that there's some sort of argument that again leads to all of these emotions that you're trying to distract yourself from. But the Page of Wands here could also be competition. Because you're putting in so much of your fiery, masculine, active energy in career and money, it could be that you have a sense of like competition between coworkers or anyone that you naturally compete with at work. And that lights a fire within you. Again, that is what is bringing you excitement and happiness and joy this month. Let's see. We have meditation for peace and serenity. And we have affirmation for growth. So meditation can also be very helpful for you guys. I don't think you're actually going to do it because you're so focused on the external world. But this can also be a form of healing and bringing you more peace. But again, you're more focused on this growth. So